Hi and welcome. If you don't know me, my name's Nikki. This lesson is all about expanding your vocabulary. I'll be sharing 8 words that you might not have heard before, but native English speakers love to use. And I'll be giving you some natural examples, so you may want to grab a pen to write those down. Are you ready? Let's get started. Our first word is gutted. And that's an informal way to say that you're very disappointed about something. For example, the concert's been cancelled. I'm absolutely gutted. Doesn't that sound so satisfying to say? You try. I'm absolutely gutted. Okay, great job. Don't forget to use that one next time you feel very disappointed about something. Our second word is fancy, and actually that has a couple of different meanings, but English people use it a lot to say, do you want something, or are you in the mood for something? For example, do you fancy pizza for dinner tonight? Okay, so I'm asking, do you want pizza for dinner tonight? Are you in the mood for pizza tonight? Now you try that one. Do you fancy pizza for dinner tonight? Okay, great. So fancy is like want or in the mood for. Number 3 is dodgy. Listen to that pronunciation again. Dodgy. And we use it to talk about places or people or situations that seem a bit suspicious, or we can't trust them, or they're not safe. For example, you might use it to talk about an area in your city, and you would say something like, don't walk through there alone at night, it's a bit dodgy. Okay, so that isn't a safe area, you can't trust it. Or to talk about a person, I don't really trust that guy, he seems a bit dodgy. Okay, you try that one now. He seems a bit dodgy. Okay, a bit suspicious, you can't trust him. Okay, number 4 I use all the time, and it's knackered. Okay, that K is silent at the beginning, knackered. And it's not a particularly polite way to say that you're really tired or exhausted. For example, I've had such a busy week, I'm completely knackered. Okay, you try that one. I'm completely knackered. And remember, that's not one to use with your manager or in a formal situation. It's just a word to use with your friends or family to say that you feel really tired. Okay, so we are halfway through, 4 more words to go. Remember to give this video a thumbs up if you're enjoying the vocabulary so far. Number 5 is faff, and I love this word. You can use it as a verb or a noun. So let's start with the verb. It means to waste time or to do unnecessary things which slow you down or slow other people down. Let me give you an example to show you what I mean. So I might, for example, say to my son in the morning, can you just get your shoes on and stop faffing, okay? So maybe he's playing and looking at different things and wandering around the house, and I just want him to stop wasting time and get his shoes on. Can you get your shoes on and stop faffing? Okay, you try that one. Stop faffing. Brilliant. And it's very similar as a noun. We use it to talk about a situation, to say that that situation took too long and was complicated and annoying. For example, maybe you went on a trip and the train broke down and you had to get 3 buses, and then you had to walk for a long time and then take a taxi, and you could describe that by saying it was a total faff. Okay? It was difficult and annoying and took a lot of time. It was a total faff. Okay, brilliant. So try to use that one next time you have one of those situations. Our 6th word is Cuppa, and I'm always surprised when people don't know this word because British people use it all the time. It simply means cup of tea, which obviously we drink a lot of. So do you remember that word that we learned at the beginning of this lesson, fancy? You can put those together to make a lovely phrase, do you fancy a cuppa? Okay, so do you in natural pronunciation, do you fancy a cuppa? You try that one. Okay, fantastic. You can use that every day, multiple times. I definitely do. Number 7 is quid, and that very simply means a pound coin. So you might ask somebody, for example, oh, can I borrow a quid? Okay, listen to that pronunciation again, quid. And now try that sentence. Can I borrow a quid? Okay, brilliant. So a nice, easy, informal way to say pound. And our final word, very British, is bloke. And that just means man. And it's going to sound really natural if you put an adjective before it. For example, oh, he's a nice bloke, or he's a great bloke, or he's a dodgy bloke. Do you remember that one? Dodgy? He's a dodgy bloke. Okay, so instead of using man or guy, you could use bloke. Okay, so those were your 8 words. Don't forget to let me know in the comments which one was your favourite. And I'd also highly recommend checking out my English courses, which you can find on my website, nickytheenglishteacher.com. Bye for now.